If you like our video, click the button to subscribe to our channel and get easy access to new content. To see our full suite of ad-free video courses, instruction manuals, and quick reference guides, visit us at www.teachucomp.com. The Liquify command in Photoshop lets you interactively distort a pixel selection or face in a selected raster layer or smart object layer. To use the Liquify command in Photoshop, select the layer to which to apply the effect in the Layers panel. If desired, you can make a pixel selection in the layer to which to apply the effect. Otherwise, you can apply it to all the pixels in the selected layer or to a face in the layer. Then select Filter, Liquify from the menu bar to open the Liquify window, where you can then distort the selected content. As when applying any filter in Photoshop, if you try to liquefy a selected vector layer in the Layers panel, Photoshop opens a dialog box that offers to either convert the selected vector layer into a smart object layer or rasterize the vector layer first. To convert the layer into a smart object, click the Convert to Smart Object button in the dialog box prompt. Alternatively, to rasterize the layer, click the Rasterize button in the dialog box prompt. Alternatively, to cancel applying the filter, click the Cancel button. At the left side of the Liquify window in Photoshop, then click the desired button in the toolbar to select the distortion tool to use on the selected content. Then change the settings for the selected distortion tool in the panel at the right side of the Liquify window as needed. Then click and drag in the preview image in the center of the window to apply the selected distortion tool. Let's review the available distortion tools in the Liquify window of Photoshop. The Forward Warp tool pushes pixels forward as you drag. The Reconstruct tool lets you click and drag to remove distortions applied by the other distortion tools. The Smooth tool smooths distortions made by the other distortion tools. The Twirl Clockwise tool spins pixels in a clockwise direction over which you click and drag. You can also hold down the Alt key when using the tool to spin the pixels in a counterclockwise direction. The Pucker tool pulls the sides of the brush stroke inward towards the center of the brush stroke. The Bloat tool pushes pixels from the center of a brush towards the outer edge of a brush. The Push Left tool moves pixels in a perpendicular direction from the direction you drag the brush stroke. For example, if you drag the brush down, the pixels are pulled from the left to the right as you drag downward. If you drag upward, the pixels are pulled from right to left. You can also hold down the Alt key while dragging to reverse the direction from which the pixels are pulled. The Freeze Mask tool lets you click and drag to paint a mask over pixels in the image to protect from the distortion tools. The Thaw Mask tool lets you click and drag over areas to which you applied the Freeze Mask tool to remove the mask and unfreeze the pixels. The Face tool lets you adjust facial features on faces within the image by hovering over a face and then clicking and dragging the adjustment lines that appear for each facial feature. Alternatively, you can click to expand the Face Aware Liquify section in the right pane of the Liquify window, select a face from the Select Face dropdown, and then adjust the features of the selected face using the sliders below it. The Hand Tool button lets you pan the preview image in the Liquify window. The Zoom Tool button lets you zoom in and out. To restore all brush distortions in the Liquify window of Photoshop, click the Restore All button in the Brush Reconstruction Options section of the right pane. To apply the changes, click the OK button at the bottom of the right pane. To instead cancel the changes and close the Liquify window, click the Cancel button at the bottom of the right pane. Remember to click the subscribe button to see more of our videos. See our full suite of courses, instruction manuals, and quick reference guides at www.teachucomp.com.